guys have had a great week. It's been another busy week here at Fairfield Christian School, as you can probably tell, because Thursday Thoughts is actually coming to you on a Friday morning. That's because I am in the classroom full time right now, Monday through Friday. I'm either with high school students or middle school students, and that's a great thing. I love being in the classroom. I love teaching. However, it does restrict my time just a little bit. And yesterday, I just ran out of time, didn't have time to get a video done, especially because we're finalizing report cards right now, and there's a lot going on with that. But I do have time this morning before chapel, so I wanted to make sure I got a video in, because I do have some fantastic news for you this morning. As you know, this year has just been crazy. From the beginning of the school year, actually from the end of last school year all the way to now, things have been a little topsy-turvy. Things haven't always gone the way we wanted them to go. However, God is in control and God knows what he's doing. And so we've had to make some adjustments along the way. But as things have kind of progressed throughout the year, we want to do everything we can to give the best education to our students. As you know, at the end of last year, Mrs. Davis decided not to return, not by her own choice, but her husband is in the military and he is being stationed in Germany. In fact, they just left just recently to head to Germany. So we knew we were going to have to find another first grade teacher, and we actually did. We actually brought somebody on board. We interviewed them, hired them. Everything was great, and then the state decided to shut down schools. And with that, obviously, enrollment kind of dropped just a little bit. Actually, it kind of froze for a long period of time. And with that, we had to reduce our staff just a little bit, and so we can now bring that first grade teacher onto our staff. So when we decided to do a combo at first and second grade, which we've done before, those can be very successful. And so Mrs. Boswell has done a great job of handling that first and second grade classroom. But we are now to a point where school is now open. We are adding more students, and that first and second grade classroom is completely full. So we're at a point now where we can add another staff member and actually split that first and second grade classroom, give a little bit more focused education to those first and second grade students. And so I'm happy to announce that Catherine Potter will be joining our staff. She will be starting next week on Monday. She may actually be on campus a little bit today as well. She's got some paperwork and stuff going on, so she may actually be on campus a little bit today. But she'll be starting officially on Monday. And that's going to be a fantastic thing. That first week, she's going to be here at the school. She won't have her own classroom yet. She'll be here at the school learning everything about Fairfield Christian School. She'll be getting to know the students, getting to know our curriculum, all those sorts of things. And then on Monday, November 9th, that will be the first day that the first and second grade classrooms will be split. And Miss Potter will have her own classroom with the first graders, and Mrs. Boswell will be in the classroom with the second graders. And again, that is an awesome thing. The school is growing and expanding during this season of COVID, which, again, a lot of Christian schools in this area are closing. I know of a half dozen, just off the top of my head, that have closed in this region over the last 6 months or so. So the fact that we are still up and running and doing well, and actually right now starting to grow a little bit, that's a great thing. And so we want to make sure, obviously we want to do that in a smart way. We want to use wisdom with all the decisions we make. But we've prayed about this. Again, Miss Potter is somebody who's been on our radar for months now. And when we couldn't bring her on staff because of COVID and everything going on, she was able to get a position tutoring students. That contract just ended, so the timing has actually been absolutely perfect. Her previous contract tutoring just ended, and then I gave her a phone call, and she was like, this is like meant to be. So we're excited to have her. Immediately when we brought her on staff, doing the interviews and all that sort of thing, she made connections with some of our teachers, so the relationships have already started there. So again, we're just looking forward to great things over the next several months with Miss Potter. And obviously with COVID, it restricts a little bit how gatherings and meeting people and all that kind of stuff. But we'll get more information out to you, especially you first grade parents, as we get further along in this process and Miss Potter comes on staff and we're able to get more information out to you. All right. As you know, we are in the beginnings of the holiday season. Tomorrow is Halloween. I know some of our families celebrate it, some do not. We do a harvest day here at school. We kind of mitigate some of that. However, we do have Thanksgiving coming up. We've got Christmas coming up. And with all these holidays, we've got social gatherings taking place. If you look at all the data coming out right now, there's a huge spike in COVID across the country. However, those spikes are not because of businesses opening up, and it is not because of schools opening up. Those spikes are because of personal social gatherings. I just want to remind you, we do have cohorts here on campus. If somebody in our school, whether a teacher or student, ends up positive for COVID-19, we have to shut down that cohort for a minimum of 14 days. That means that families, dozens of families, have to now find alternative childcare, what they're going to do with their kids. Maybe they have to take time off of work. So please, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just asking you, please be very cautious during this holiday season, especially in terms of people getting together and having social gatherings. You want to think about how your actions can affect other people, because your actions will affect other people if somebody ends up positive for COVID-19. And by the way, it's not a matter of if somebody will eventually get COVID-19 here at the school, it's a matter of when. The statistics tell us somebody will probably get COVID-19 over the next several months, especially with all the social gatherings. But please, if we can, it doesn't have to be that way. If we simply watch what we're doing, we're cautious, we're being aware of our surroundings, who we're being around, taking precautions in terms of social distancing, mask wearing, all those sorts of things, we can mitigate the spread of this disease, especially in how it affects the school and our families here. All right, looking forward to an incredible Friday and an awesome weekend. A couple reminders, November 3rd is Picture Day. Picture Day, November 3rd, make sure your kids look their best on that day. And November 11th, that's Veterans Day. It's a Wednesday. We have that Wednesday off. It's a weird day to have off in the middle of the week, I know, but it's just where it falls this year. So we have that Wednesday off. It's going to make for a very odd week. Having a weekend, 2 days of school, a day off, 2 days of school, another weekend. It'll be crazy, but just remember, November 11th, Wednesday, Veterans Day, no school that day. All right, you guys have an awesome weekend. Hopefully, despite all this COVID stuff, we'll get a chance to connect real soon. God bless.